I've never said ever that stellate ganglion block is an overall cure and all for it. What it does, it opens the gate to do recovery work. That's true. I can back that up until I can give examples and all of that. I can do that. But think about what I'm saying. When I say I'm going to stick a needle in your neck and numb up fight and flight nerves, that's what I'm doing. That's true. No debate, right? After that, your brain will be calmer and you'll be making better decisions. Let's compare it against methamphetamine through intravenous. You're going to feel high. You're going to feel like an amazing, you're a Superman. Stellate does not mean it makes you want to jump off the building and bounce back or fly. It will not do that. It'll just make you calmer. Meth, I've never done it, but I've talked to people. It's like I feel like Superman until you crash. Then it's a bitch, right? And I got it. It's like, oh, I'm so high. But I'm not promising going to seeing unicorns. No. All I'm saying is, think about it. You don't have to be a neuroscientist at a high caliber. If fight and flight's nervous system gets whacked, especially when you're a child, if you're stressed. No question. All I'm doing, think of a switch, just turning it off and resetting it, turning it back on at the normal state. If it's this high and now it's this high, you can function much better. You don't get pissed off. Your equipment works better. You can have normal sex. You can sleep better. Meth does not help you sleep, let me assure you. That's a pretty well known.
No, yeah,
So,
for sure.
yeah, right? Not so
I'll
much.
tell you from experience.
Yeah, boing, 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 ricochet rabbit, ding, 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 ding. So knowing that, if I had to talk to somebody with a background, how would I, as a clinician, describe what I'm doing? They ask, it's like, the other thing is, somewhere, somehow, they're going to see a needle going in their neck, right? Somewhere and somehow. I'm not putting in the arm, I'm putting in the neck. So how would you do it so it wouldn't trigger somebody like you? I'd be very curious to know that.
And the what's crazy is needles themselves is not a trigger for me, but it was more of the statement. But yeah, thank you for delineating that and pointing out the differences. That really helps me, understand better. And I know a lot of the people that I kind of bring this up to, asking what their thoughts and what they know about it. I've heard, for the ones that haven't done it, a lot of concerns, but the people that I have talked to that have gone through it, like I was just texting a buddy of mine, he had a really good experience with it. A lot of the other people that I've mentioned as well, they're like, hey, there's something there. He did bring up a point, and I wanted to ask your thoughts about this as far as
Sure.
long term care. What does that look like? Is that suggested? Is it not suggested? What's the ideal program?
Sure. Well, first of all, you typically, let's talk about the program as what it's not. The ideal program is we do the intervention stellate ganglion block, whichever way it's described. After that, I suggest people do meditation because that makes nerve tissue grow back in the brain, which is kind of nice, right? And you want to do psychotherapy, non-triggering trauma-informed psychotherapy. Those are crucial because now you're open for this. And I'll give you an example of a real patient, what that happened with. Also, if you can go back to nature, exercise, eat better, don't drink crazy things like energy drinks and things like that. Have enough problems, try to get some sleep, maybe get an Oura ring or an equivalent, a biomonitoring device. You see what kind of sleep you're getting, right? So all of that will work well. All of that will make the procedure last longer.